Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of NHL20 franchise GM mode, taking the Memphis Venom into the 2021-2022 season. And really hoping for success, but you never know. Now, if my YouTube would load up so that I can mute the thing so it's not making noise in the background, that would be great. Okay. Quick aside, there may be some background noise. I don't know if it'll be picked up or not, but I got my windows open in my bedroom and my neighbors are all outside hooting and hollering and having a good time, so you may hear some of that in the background. Alright, I made a couple of moves in the off season when it came to who we were bringing into our lineup. I made two acquisitions in free agency, Victor Edsel and JT Brown. And look at this top line, guys. A +3 overall. And our number one overall pick, Trevor Wong, is in our number one spot, top center on the team, right next to our number two overall pick, Derek Quincy, who slides right into that number one right wing position. Again, he doesn't have the highest overall, but he is the most appropriate fit for that line, hence why he is there. And other than that, I really didn't do anything spectacular. We have the same defensemen. I traded away players. We have the same goaltenders. The only difference is our AHL team. I traded away our starting goalie for the AHL and brought in Dan Darth Valader. And the reason for that was because the other goaltender, the one we had, when I looked at contracts, his contract was up this year, and he did not want to sign an extension. So, as I usually do, if a player does not want to sign an extension, if it's the beginning of the year and they're not an essential player, then I'm going to trade him away right off the bat. Try to get some assets for them. But since it was just an AHL goalie, I didn't get anything other than a seventh round pick. But that's fine. That's no big deal. My only issue is, man, I need picks this year. I don't have a third round pick and I don't have a fourth round pick. And I'm kind of bottom loaded with picks. Like, I've got 3 fifths, 2 sixths, and 5 sevenths. But I've only got 1 first and 1 second. So, as I inhale the drink that I was just trying to swallow. Ugh. Pardon me, guys. So, during the season, I might have to make a move or two to pick up a third and a fourth, or maybe another second, or maybe we'll get offered something from another team that I can't say no to. We'll see. It might also just be, nothing worthwhile getting offered to me in the first place, but I'm going to keep my sheets of drafted players out so that I can keep track of who I do and do not have on my team anymore. Okay. Let's get through preseason, see how the team is stacking up. As I continue to cough my brains out. Oh, and I also worked out my coaching situation. Unfortunately, I don't think my coaching staff is as wonderful as I would like it to be. We are salary cap compliant. 3-4-0. Alright. So, here's the thing. My head coach, went from like $900,000 a year to $3.7 million a year. He is an A minus, so he's good. But it forced me to not be able to have as strong of a supporting cast. So these two, Malakoff and Bennett, were my AHL coaches, my AHL associate and AHL assistant coaches, and because I couldn't afford, I didn't even have enough money in my budget to hire one of these positions, let alone to hire 2 spots. So I had to promote these guys up to the NHL, and then at one point, I have 2 goalie coaches. I just realized that. That's silly. The game hired this dude on its own. I don't know why. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter to have 2 goalie coaches. I mean, an associate coach who specializes in it, but it's just strange. But I ended up having to hire another assistant coach. I may have to hire another associate coach because I don't understand that. How many years does he have left? 3 years? Let's. Alright, I'm going to need another goalie coach, so I might end up dropping him down and hiring somebody else. My head coach only has a year left for AHL. Man, I just replaced them, but both of these guys are gonna want to raise. We're gonna be having coaching problems for a while, guys. The only other thing I can think is 3.3 million, right? So what? I mean, there's not really much out there that's going to be affordable. So we might be kind of in trouble when Stray Chan's time is up. We'll see. All right, so let's get back to the season. I mean, if they're working well together, all of their ratings will go up, but you know, or their chemistry may go up. It also depends on how successful the team is. But I may be relying on the players on this team rather than the coaching to get them through. And more often than not, that doesn't help. I already assigned all my scouts. Alright, so we won our home opener. Oh no, it was our away opener. And then we lost our home opener. Whoops. And Bjornfot is hurt. That's how we're starting our season. Already with an injury. But I came prepared. So I have one defenseman, one center, and one wing sitting in the scratched position to jump in and take over anytime anybody gets hurt. And hopefully we don't have a season like we did last year where it turned into an absolute mess, where everybody was getting hurt over and over and over again. Number 1 overall, still Jessica LeBlanc. I was looking at this earlier. Yes, this is one of my created characters. And it is a woman, and she might go first overall. I was just curious, like, how that would work. Like, you can create women in this, so why not have a couple? So, she's not the only one either. Rafael Mendoza, that's another character that I created. And so is Francis Young, who is a goaltender, and still ranked as 30th. And that's another female. So we have a woman goaltender and a woman left wing. So do we have anybody? Ooh, we already got 2 people listed. The problem is, so you got that 41st and I'm like, that's cool. Don't know if I'm going to be able to get that person because I don't know where my second overall pick's going to be. And that's an early second rounder right now. Although, according to my scout, they can go as early as 30th. It's a small player, too. I don't really think that's probably not going to be someone I'm going to be too stoked to get, but once again, as always, it might turn into someone that I'm like, no, I might go after them simply because I want the trade asset. All right, well, 70th is probably not going to happen if I don't get a third round pick. So, yeah, that's the sucky thing is that I hate not having picks in the early rounds. Be no big deal if it was like, oh, you don't have any 5th round picks or 6th round picks, and it'd be like, who cares? Oh my God, Derek Quincy, why are you injured? Come on, man, this is your rookie year. You're supposed to be out here showing off, letting everybody know. And Tangradi, I was going to trade this guy, but then I was like, you know what? Rather than trade him, let's just hold on to him and keep him on as our bench warmer. I mean, the worst thing that would happen is that he ends up complaining and demanding to be traded, and then we trade him. You know, whatever. We shrug our shoulders and say bye-bye. Wouldn't be as bad as the Tacoma Walleye franchise where I had 3 guys demanding a trade, one right after the other, because the team was absolute garbage. Right, now Lewis is hurt. That's the center. So now all of my backups, all the guys that I brought in right after I said, hopefully these 3 will be enough, and that we're not going to have a repeat of last season where people were getting hurt all the time. And here we go, right off the bat. People being hurt all the damn time. Unfortunately, Quincy's almost ready to come back. Bjorn Fight's almost ready to come back. See, I don't mind if there's short injuries, but it's this. It was that blast of like, man, your players are all going to be out for an extended amount of time, and there's nothing you can do about it. That really sucked. Look, just to make sure I don't have. Okay, I wanted to make sure that Bjorn Fight was not ready to return. Okay, Lewis is ready to. Well, he's almost ready. And there goes a motorcycle outside. Okay, so somebody is healed up, I'm guessing. Up, both Bjorn Fight and Lewis can come back. Excellent. So let's get this figured out. Where was he? All right. At least we got a top lines of defense, and our forward pairings or forward lines are looking pretty solid in terms of chemistry. Like, they all fit real well. So they might have some success. And then we get another injury. McDonald is one of the leaders on the team, so that really sucks. Time to bring Sadow back in. And that combination has no chemistry. Alright, good. Donald will be back soon. And here he comes. Get back in there, dude. guy's haircut. It's quite a thing. So far, seem to be playing all right. All right, the 9-game trial is complete. Yeah, we're keeping him here. You're not going to disagree with me. We don't have anybody better. It's not like we have a loaded team and he's not going to have a spot on it. I mean, loading up our team with elite level players isn't going to happen for a couple of years. Ah, great. All right. Matto. Nice thing, though, is at least this player seems to be fitting well with everybody. Prosser. I don't think he was sitting out. No. Okay, Matto, you're going to have to wait. I mean, so far they're playing all right. So hopefully that continues to be the case. My main concern, like I said, it's coaching. That's my main concern, because I think, especially when you're simulating, I think lousy coaching is going to have a really big influence on it. All right, good year for rookies. That's nice. Scotty Upshaw fully healed. Well, I know he wasn't out, so we'll just carry on. By out, I mean he wasn't sitting. All right. Our RFAs are all signed, so that's not a concern. Let's get into January. That sucks. One of our acquisitions is injured. Fortunately, we have just the man for the job. Tangradi, the man who fits everywhere. Might as well just put Tangradi there, since we're not, because he's not a right wing. There he is. Batman. What's up, Albert? Welcome back. Hope all is well. Alright, look at the I saw 2 watching, then 3 watching. That gives me a feeling that another personality may be floating in here. Did Mendoza drop? No, he went up from 5th to 4th. Okay. Man, my neighbors are having a blast. It's Thomas Johns. Hello. Any gems? Same 2. Okay, so nothing really new to report here. And now Scotty Upshaw's hurt. Hello. There we go. Wait, hold on. Hold on. Alright, Edgecell is still not feeling quite up to starting, so I wasn't sure, but I didn't want to throw McInnes in there if I could throw a wing. I'm very curious how long Scotty Upshaw is going to be able to stay on the team. Oh no. Here's another thing. My defense definitely need to have an upgrade there, because right now, like, they're all competent. Like, that's a strong line, but like their overall is not that great. I definitely need a stud defenseman on this team, and right now I don't have it. I mean, I might have one of the draft picks that I made might be ready to step up in that regard, but hold on, let me see real quick. We're very nice. I can put Edge Cell back in, and then I'm going to sit McInnes, and I know he's pissy about it. But you see, at least that way that top line continues to function at their most efficient, at least until Upshaw is healed, which could happen any second now, but you never know. Oh, Procer's hurt. I don't have another defenseman waiting to step in, do I? No, I don't. And I think Subban is... well, he could play. Alright, you know what? Whoops, that's not what I meant to do. We're going to take the risk here. I'm going to put Subban back in and hope that he doesn't get hurt while playing bruised up. Because the less that I have to shuffle my minors up and down, like my AHL players, the less I have to do that, the better. All right, good. Subban is fully healed, so he's not a concern. That toe is hurt. That sucks. And McInnes can go in and take his place. No word on Upshaw. Chekhov's. Where did he... was it 4th round pick? See, this is silly, because trading round 3 picks, like maybe Indianapolis ends up with a better round 3 position than I have, but it's for next season. So it's a lateral move. So this trade does absolutely nothing except have me give up a player essentially for nothing. So screw that. All right. Multiple players. Okay, Upshaw and Procer are both healing, but they're not fully healed, so they're not jumping in. Oh, crap. Now my starting goaltender is hurt. That's not good. So we bring up our recently acquired Vladar. No. We leave Darth Vladar down because I don't want him to deal with waivers. I'll bring up Hargrave. This way it doesn't really impact their team very much, and it won't impact me very much. Because here, at least I can just have Appleby step up. And we just have a backup goaltender ride the pine. Bratstrom is going to take over as a backup goaltender in the AHL. All right. I'm guessing that this means our goalie is healing. Nope. Proser is completely healed. Matto and Upshaw are almost ready. The Proser is the one who we need dressed. Very good. So, what do you guys think? Is this going to end up with us going deep into the playoffs, or do we fall on our face again? All right. I mean, we got to the conference finals, so you know, that wasn't bad. Just making sure that Upshaw's not ready to return. Well, now he is. It's probably unnecessary that I make them wait all the time, but I did have a streak a while ago on another where it was like anytime I risked putting somebody in there who wasn't fully healed, that they were immediately getting hurt. Like, immediately. So now it's like I'm completely gun-shy about putting in any players before they're fully healed. Like, without fail, it's almost like a guarantee to have the player out for another couple of weeks. Coach, the Comets got fired, so they must be terrible. Yeah, they're not doing well, and neither is the Battalion. And that's good to see, because I can have that in the back of my mind as what teams are not playing too great. Let's see, did I just get a random text from a politician? I think I might have. Oh, for God's sakes. Yep, I'm not even going to say. Let's just say that politicians in particular that I'm not fond of is basically has his team texting, and my number unfortunately is on their list, and this is the second number I've blocked from them. I don't like politicians. Really, really don't. Let's do some repairs. Let's put some money in from our budget. Hopefully that's enough. It's not gonna be enough. Prioritize the bathrooms. Oh, I guess we're putting all the money in here. Man, that's rough. Parking lot. It's the seats that you don't want to go unrepaired because they're the ones that are tending to make us the most money. And parking lot doesn't really make us that much. Club seats are always something that we're trying to focus on selling. Alright, well, that's it. I can't fix anything else. So for the rest of the season, all this stuff is going to fall apart. Real quick, I'm going to look at our morale. See if we have anybody who's being problematic. Brent McDonald to Edsel. Look at Edsel. We brought him in. He is a natural leader on this team. That is excellent. All right. And I mean, right now, Tangradi has the worst morale on the team, but mean, what can you really expect? The guy has a contract to be a regular player on an NHL squad, but he's not playing other than being a backup. So I can imagine why he'd be a little pissy. I shouldn't say pissy. He's neutral, but his morale is not as high as other players. Because he's not really sure at any point like when he will and won't be playing. Matt Molson, well, he never had to sit on the bench. Unfortunately, that usually scares me because it means like, oh, Molson's about ready to get hurt for real. No, different player. I think I'm going to have to close this app and then restart it at some point soon because I'm starting to get that lag that annoys the hell out of me. Okay. Emerton's fully healed. That's nice because he was never out in the first place. Let's get those wins happening, boys. Oh, and incidentally, my owner goals are insane. They're absolutely insane. They want me to win. First of all, I have to have like so many sellouts this season. Like, sellouts are hard anyway. It's not impossible, but it's not easy. And then on top of that, I have to. They want me to win like so many home games and so many away games. But then when you add that total together between the home and away games, it adds up to more games than you can play in a season. So yeah, not exactly possible. I have to click on that. Jessica LeBlanc, how is she panning out? She must bulk up. She's a woman. She's not gonna bulk up. She's always gonna be small. Very friendly, but keeps to himself. Hey, don't assume her gender, okay? It's kind of funny though that they didn't think to click that round. What's going on here with Rafael Mendoza? No weaknesses. Big scary dude. Driven to win. I would like to have that player on my team, but it's not gonna happen. Because I can already see my team is playing well enough that we're not gonna be in the running to pick up one of the very early first round picks. And I don't think I've got the assets to make a big trade either. Like, not unless I wanted to give up my first rounder for the following year, which, if you're kind of on the wait, hold on, what's going on here? No. An expensive player, no, I'm not gonna, I don't have that much cap space. let me look. I just want to see. No, that's an AHL top 2 now. No. I don't need a bottom feeder kind of player. Zadorov is back. That means Hargrave can go down. Get our boy back. Hargrave goes back to his backup job in the AHL as Darth Flater continues. Let's see how he's doing this year. He's doing pretty damn well. Pretty damn well. All right. Okay. Last month before the trade deadline, I want to look at my trade block real quick to see what's been changed about it, if anything, because they do edit on their own. Yep, they sure did. They sure did. Snyder was a 4th round pick. Rebecca Berger was a 4th round pick. I don't want this on here. I mean, I could put Smiles on there, but I don't have any other. Like, he's my best defensive prospect, even though right now he's only at a 54. But, again, this pisses me off. They shut off all these picks. Look at this. Like, they even clicked off current third. Like, I don't have a 3rd round pick. Why in the hell would I not have that on? Like, that's really aggravating. And it doesn't tell you that they're going to adjust it. They just do it. Like, that really... That drives me up over a freaking wall. A flippin' wall. See if there's any status change in contracts. I saw a no. Proser. Proser's looking to leave. Well, we could possibly use, although he probably had such terrible trade value that I don't know what I could even get for him. But I mean, if he's currently being kind of snippy. Hold on. Unfortunately, we're gonna have a scary situation. Not this season, but no, it'll be this season. Once this contract's up, Zadorov is going to want an extension. Curious what he's going to cost. That's not bad. 5.85 for 2 years. That's not bad. And I might try to bunch that up to be more than 2 years, but I don't know. Maybe not, because if his contract ends and he's still a restricted free agent after those 2 years, then we can still we can still have the upper hand in signing him. And let me see if there's any chance of getting someone to trade for Proser. I don't have high hopes. And I'm not surprised he doesn't want to come back because he was a top pair defenseman and now he's third pair. Yeah, see, he's got no trade value. And the tricky part is, in order to trade him, I might just have to wait until we get into the draft and then try to use him as a bargaining chip, because maybe somebody will be interested in him, and I can include him in a little trade package for a better pick. We'll see. Oh wait, you know what? You know what I could do, which I should have done, is put Proser on the trade block. Although, no, never mind. You know why? Because then his morale will dip, and then he'll be playing worse than I would want him to. I really don't need that drama. Don't need that dip in performance. Donald is fully healed. I don't remember him being out. Let me check. No, he was not. Okay. I didn't think so, but I wanted to be 100% sure. One thing's for sure. I need some stuff in my room to absorb sound because it's still very echoey in here. Shane Prince. Well, I know a guy who can take your spot. Tank Ronnie. Let me guess. Oh, special teams that need a replacement. Okay. I don't think Vukocevic gets a whole lot of playing time. But he will now. I mean, it's not a lot more, but I mean, it's more than he was getting. No, Quincy. Second time getting banged up this season. Nothing catastrophic, but still. We are going to put McKinnis in there. That way, Quincy will just take all those positions back. All right, no more losses. Let's go. Got to keep ourselves in the playoffs and hopefully get a good matchup so we can get momentum towards our Stanley Cup attempt. All right, who is ready to get back in the game? Both Prince and Quincy. Very good. We got both of our injured guys ready to jump back in here as we're getting into the tail end of the season. Come on, let's rack up those wins. Let's go in strong. Very interested to see how Wong and Quincy in particular end up performing in terms of goals and assists and what their stats look like at the end of the season. That's an interesting trade. A lot of coaches getting fired. Hell no. I am not taking this. This is a crazy trade. No. You know, and the thing is, I'm putting down my wants are first round picks. Not I'm trying to give up my first round picks. I hate that. So I just did my trade block. We're fine. So this will be it. This is the last night of the trades being available, and nobody makes an offer, but I get a man hurt. So whoopee woo. All right, Tangradi, you're back. He's not a bad player to have, really. How much is he making? 2.2 million. But he's getting, like, how many games has he played? 24 games this season. He has chipped in 5 goals and an assist. I mean, it's not like we expect him to be racking up goals, but for a 33-year-old jumping in and playing in any line that we need him, and he pretty much fits everywhere. That's not a bad. It's not a bad position. Wilson's getting better. All right, we're gonna keep our ticket prices, but we're gonna change our marketing strategy. Get those season tickets sold. As I was saying earlier, man, you know, the owner goals. I forgot to look at that before to show you guys, but good God. Speaking of good God, right after I give this kid more time on the ice, and now he's hurt. Now we got Stow playing for him. But I don't think I'm just looking at it like, yeah, this is another year where I'm not going to meet any expectations. But he couldn't have like asked for something like, again, try to sell out, like or not sell out. I mean, try to sell all like the season or a certain percentage of the season tickets and you know all that good stuff. Like we couldn't have that happen for us. Get back in there, Molson. Who else do I have out? Is it just... Okay. Okay, just one defenseman. So far, we're looking good. We're looking good. I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch, but, you know. That's how it started. But I think it definitely helps to have, you know, like I said, a plug-in-and-play player like Tangradi. You know, this is, I think, the line where he may not. No, he keeps the line with a +1 bonus, so he's the man, dude. He really helps out. But I think it helps, like having a player like that. The team never gets to the point where it's like, you know, we don't have any chemistry anywhere on any of these lines. And the only way that happens is when you get a ton of people getting hurt. Which, of course, is bound to happen. Especially as we close into the season, that's when the game likes to screw you over. Like I was saying. Okay, McInnes, get in there. Let's look at the draft class again, see if we have any more surprises. I really hate that I don't have that many early picks. Especially when I've got a couple players that I created like up for grabs and I know I don't have a chance of getting them. That really bums me out, man. Alright. Boris Safronov is a bust. Avoid him at all costs. Okay, Matto, you ready to come back? Let's just check. Emerson is healing, but he's not healed. However, Matto is ready to come back. Emerson is ready to come back. Good timing. That just occurred to me that we had 2 injuries on the same line earlier. That's dangerous. Alright, we don't need a 3-game losing streak. Alright, this is it. This is the end of this season. Let's see how this pans out. 2 losses in a row. 3 losses in a row. Emerson getting hurt. This is not how to end the regular season, guys. This is a very, very bad way to end the season. Like losing momentum and then losing one of your players. Oh my God, we lost the last 5 games of the season. We lost. That's terrible. Wow, look at Trevor Wong's points. 13 goals, 66 assists. That is not bad. Not bad at all. And he's a playmaker too, right? Yeah, so he's living up to his job. I want to look real quick. Quincy should be up there for goals. Yes, he is. Quincy with 35 goals. Is he our goal scoring leader? He is our goal scoring leader. Our rookies are kicking ass. Absolutely kicking ass. Wong crushed it with assists. Upshaw as a leader, doing his job here. Quincy's 3rd overall in points. JT Brown, who we signed as a free agent. Look at this. 20 goals, 31 assists. Not bad. I mean, we're getting good. We're getting good responses out of these guys, and really, even our plus minuses are pretty sweet. Not bad, boys. Not bad. What is Quincy? What is yours? His accuracy is crazy. 85 and 89. Pretty good, my man. And what is Wong's passing? Like 90 something? 91. Yeah, he's no joke. Mind you, I didn't make those guys. Well, I'm sorry, I made Quincy. I didn't make Wong. But I knew even when I made them, odds are, like when I created all these players, I'm like, I'm probably not going to get any of these players, but they'll be in the NHL somewhere. That was the main goal. It was just to have players out there that are going to be of quality and that it's going to boost teams up a little bit better. 41 sellouts this year. We actually pulled that off. And the crazy thing is, if we're playing an 82-game season, that's every single home game, which I didn't think was going to be possible. Every home game was a sellout. That's insane. That's completely insane. Okay, so I thought it said 55 home wins at some point. It's not 55 home wins. It's just 55 wins. So we didn't get 55 wins, and we didn't get 29 road wins. What did we get? We were 47. Oh yeah, we weren't even close. Oh well. Big deal. All right, here we go. First round of the playoffs, and somebody's ready to come back, maybe. Who is? Okay, Emerton almost can't take the risk of you getting hurt. All right, first round, guys, against the Butt Assassins. Yes, I know it's Butte. It's not Butt. We're 1-0. Is Emerton ready to come back? Not yet. Well, that's a horrible situation. Trevor Wong, our top playmaking center, that sucks. Okay. Well, I'm going to keep Emerton here until Wong is ready to come back, and hopefully this will be a fast turnaround, and Wong is only going to miss minimum time, because look at this. We already lost one game without him. We lost 2 games without him. You know what? I hate to do this. I really don't want to play him when he's not fully healed, but we're down 2-1. We can't go 3 games down or we're screwed. Uh-oh, we're screwed. Damn, I think we're going to be we're going to be a first round exit, guys. And now Procer's injured. The annoying thing about that is that you can't trade someone who's hurt, at least not during the season. We need to win the next 2 and perform a miracle. Can we pull it off? Nope. And every time I ask that question, when that time comes, the result is immediately losing the next game. So I don't know why I said anything, because I jinxed myself. Well, that sucks. Let's dive into May a little bit. How badly hurt was Procer? Don't think there's going to be anything new. Only difference is that Randall here went up a spot. All right, nothing new. We're in the conference finals. All right, Procer, you can get back in the lineup, even though season's over. But it'll be less announcements pausing things. All right. Yep, he's fully healed, even though there's no games. The Maine Wicked have won the Stanley Cup. Oh, I'm being offered $5.548 million a year for the next 5 years. Look at these paltry offers. Look at this. Yeah, the rest of you people suck. Memphis is the only team that truly, truly cares about me. Alright. Let's go. Let's look at the awards. Abbotsford Armada with the President's Cup. So it was, we lost to the Assassins, but they went to the Stanley Cup Finals. So at least we lost to the eventual conference champions. So I suppose we can't complain too much. It's better than being bumped out by a team that immediately bumps out themselves. Okay, so Hart Memorial to Cochran. Good for him. Just see if any of our players happen to pop up here. I doubt it. Yeah, that guy looks like his name should be Chan. I was looking at Perfetti. It was funny, like he was like someone I was considering drafting, and it was like, oh, he's not gonna fit in any of our lines. It's like, oh, wow, never mind then. Like he wasn't a player that was gonna really work out, so. Alright, well, unfortunately none of our guys got an award, but that's okay. To their credit, they performed pretty well. We're still a team that's getting built. Man, this sucks though. I have no third or fourth round pick. I am going to have to pull off some maneuver during the draft to gain a pick. Alright, $71.7 million is the floor. So I gotta make sure that I have a salary cap compliant with that. Alright, keep those prices. Those are selling really well. Well, none of this affects me. Look at Reno. They went from the 11th selection all the way up to the 2nd. You'd have to be pretty pissed if you were Halifax. And Maple Ridge, who ended up with the 7th and 8th pick overall in a row. Well, good for them. One last look at the draft class. Anything new? Alright, nothing new being revealed here. Mendoza is looking to go 4th overall. LeBlanc is looking to go 1st overall. There's no way I'm getting that. I'm not getting any of these. Young, however, only considered a fringe starter. So that's where I'm at. I've got a I gotta pull something off in order to get a decent pick, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Alright, so the last thing we're going to do on this stream, guys, is we are going to look at the retired players. See if anybody retires off of our team. We have a few guys that are eligible that are in their upper 30s. That's usually who retires on us, so let's see. Well, there it is. Matt Molson has retired. And so is Emerton. 34 years old, man. It's like you got plenty of time to... You know, you got lots of time ahead of you, but it is what it is, my friend. But Matt Molson definitely... he definitely did pretty well for us, I believe. You know, serviceable. Last season, he did really well. Fell off this season, but, I mean, see, last season of his career, so. Can't get mad at the guy. Yeah, Emerton definitely fell. He fell way off. Maybe he figured, I don't have that touch anymore. I'm all done playing this game. Okay, well, that's not horrible. That just means we don't have Emerton or Molson. So these are two positions we are going to have to replace. Now, am I getting screwed over here and having to deal with... Okay, no retired coaches. Thank God. It's bad enough I'm already going to have to try to re-sign some. Alright guys, so that is it for this stream. The next one will be me doing the draft and contract signings. I got a feeling it's going to be a pretty short one. In the meantime, I am going to go over my draft picks, figure out who in the draft class I'm going to target, and then we will go from there. So for now, that's it. I hope you guys are enjoying your day. Hope you're all staying safe, staying healthy, washing your hands, keeping proper distance, being smart, not being scared. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe, hit the notification button, do all the YouTube stuff. And as always, until the next one, peace.